acuerdan del día de la Independencia?
Bueno, ya faltan pocos días para que se estrene la segunda película y ¿qué creen?
Les tuve que guardar la sorpresa durante mucho tiempo, durante muchos meses, pero salgo en la película. Ahí en el Mountain Shot hice algunas escenas como más específicas preguntándole a la presidenta de Estados Unidos dentro de la película algunas cosas.
Y no solo eso, también tuvimos la oportunidad de entrevistar a todo el elenco de esta secuela.
Mr. President, Mr. President, even legends of the sci-fi world.
Ah, I can tell from your accent. Chinese, right?
No. The legacy of Independence Day. How are you guys?
Hey, man, we're good. How are you?
Pretty good, yeah.
The man himself, Liam Hemsworth. How are you, man?
Good. How you doing?
Cuba. Raúl Godínez, esto es como. I'm from Mexico.
That was my first guess. That was my first guess.
Veamos la experiencia que vivió Alex y conozcamos un poco más de la película a través de sus protagonistas. ¡Bienvenidos!
Esto es como desde Nuevo México, en Albuquerque.
I'm going crazy up here. I can't take it anymore. Tell me how much you miss me.
You know how much I miss you.
I can't believe it's been 20 years.
How are you feeling? Well, first of all, Bill, you're coming back. You're joining this family. How are you feeling, guys?
Well, I'm feeling great. I'm new to the party. It's a blast. I love being the first female president of the United States.
Awesome.
Great.
So
Great.
blessed.
Happy to be here.
So happy. Thrilled.
Same as you, man. Same thing. Like, you go from being a fan to being a part of it is kind of surreal. It's extremely exciting.
Ah, man, we're psyched. We're psyched because we get to play the same people. I'm glad they didn't ask me to play anybody else.
It's great fun to come to work every day and mess around in spaceships and incredible sets. Yeah, it's awesome.
On this day in 1996, the world escaped the clutches of extinction.
Your father was the bravest man I've ever seen.
Pues ya nos encontramos dentro de los estudios de Albuquerque y todo el mundo estamos como muy nerviosos porque no sabemos a qué nos vamos a enfrentar. Es un día de filmación y nos vamos a convertir en las personas que salen enfrente de la cámara, pero no como usualmente lo hacemos. Todos ellos son conductores de noticiarios y de algunos programas alrededor del mundo. Ahora vamos a ser extras, vamos a ser unos periodistas que van a hacer algunas preguntas a la presidenta de Estados Unidos. Acompáñenos porque esto se va a poner bien chido. Yo también estoy nerviosito porque resulta que por circunstancias de la vida y soy el único mexicano aquí y prácticamente el único de Latinoamérica, así que vamos a darle.
Calm down. The president has prepared a statement.
Today, at approximately 2100 hours, Earth Space Defense Program repelled an alien attack on our planet. Calm down. We found the technology to build a stronger and safer Earth, because our survival is only possible when we stand together.
Where are we meeting your characters? You were telling us you were now working on a hospital.
Yes, she's a hospital administrator, so she's no longer twerking or working on the pole.
Good.
And she's raising her son Dylan to be all the man that he can be. He's going to be a fighter pilot. He's a strong man. So you're going to see a wonderful relationship between mother and son.
I work at the White House.
Naturally
I work
so.
with President Lanford, and then also a fighter pilot as well.
And I'm captain in the Air Force, also a fighter pilot. And you know, it just so happens that I guess our reveal happens simultaneously.
Yeah, really.
We basically meet my character on the moon. And he was orphaned in the first attack. His parents were killed in the first attack. And he grew up in an orphanage, joined the military, became a fighter pilot. Was a really good fighter pilot, but then sort of made a bad decision and got sent to the moon.
And you're alive, apparently.
I hope so.
He's
I'm
that
alive and back in action.
Are we going to see some alien kicking butt presidents?
Well, I don't think you'd have an exciting movie without the aliens, right? Okay, so I think there's going to be a lot on both sides.
They're coming back. That is definitely bigger than the last one.
Watching the film yesterday on the party, and there's still this wow factor.
Absolutely.
There really is. I felt the same thing watching it. I thought, wow, this was really a good movie. It was nicely done.
It does. It was such a well-done film.
Yeah.
You know, it was way ahead of its time. Like, it seems like other movies are just now starting to catch up a little bit.
Right.
Just in time for us to come and, you know, knock it out of the park one more time.
The great part about this one is they went and they built the stuff that we would have done CGI.
Yeah.
They did a lot of yeah. You saw those sets. You saw those sets. Oh my God!
That's awesome.
I never saw a set like that. I think this is the most spectacular set I've ever acted on.
We got to make back a lot of money.
Well casted.
Yep.
The special effects were awesome. So you can just imagine that the sci-fi crowd has been, you know, wanting this film back for the last 15, 20 years, and finally we're delivering. Technology has advanced. We've got the original characters back with some new, wonderful characters. Cecil Ward's playing the president.
Yes.
This is just going to be a win-win situation. I feel good about it.
I do too.
Yeah.
I think that one 20 years ago held up beautifully.
Yeah.
I watched that going, oh, that looks fabulous.
It has its own gravity. What goes up must come down.
So you're not exactly delivering on your promise to back in this kind of program, right?
The monies have already been spent by...
Madam President, you're not exactly delivering on your promise to scale back in this program, right?
The monies have already been spent by my predecessor, so nothing's about the infrastructure.
Why are they screaming?
They're not screaming. They're celebrating.
Do you think that's going to be the wow factor on this one?
Well, I think there's going to be. I think the wow factor is just implicit in the piece because it's a gigantic movie and big, huge film, and it's going to have visuals that are going to knock your socks off.
I said, so how many more are you going to make? He said, forever.
Oh, let's keep it coming, guys. Let's keep it coming.
No, I mean, I think that they mean it because I think that
they do mean
it. The love of revisiting this.
Yes.
It's not talking about sequels and sequels and sequels. It's the love of being able to do the next one, which is even more interesting than the former one.
Roland's so good at nailing all those things.
Like,
getting
all the
characters.
aspects of a good movie are just there, you know?
I think the most important thing and what Roland likes, the characters, and then also the CGI, the
visuals.
The visuals
are going to be highly impressive.
It's not just like, you know, it's a rematch and there's another fight involved. There's wrinkles in the who comes to visit us and what happens. And
hallmark of Roland's movie is that the special effects are very exciting, but I think that the story also is engaging and compelling, and the sense of risk to people that you care about. He has a special barometer for that.
Yeah, the technology in this one's even further on. You know, we have hybrid spaceships now, which is a combination of human technology and alien technology.
Yeah,
some pretty incredible spacecrafts in this.
We've got to remind them Earth is not for the taking.
You are screwing with the wrong species.
Thank you very much, guys. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you. You bet. Bro.
Thank you very much, guys.
You're
it's been
welcome,
a pleasure.
darling.
Thanks. It's been a pleasure talking to you guys.
Our pleasure entirely.
It's been a pleasure, guys.
Yeah, thank you.
Great, thank you very
Cool,
much.
man. Good talk to you.
Y esa fue la experiencia de Alex en el set de Independence Day 2. Desafortunadamente la escena no entró en el corte final de la película. Muchos de nosotros no vemos el trabajo súper cañón que hacen los extras en Hollywood. Alex se la pasó de 6 de la mañana a 11 de la noche grabando esa sola escena, dentro de un set de 60 metros de largo por 10 de alto. Y este fue solo un poco del trabajo que hace un extra diariamente, que de cierta forma hacen que cobre un poco más de vida esta historia que Hollywood nos quiere contar. Alex vivió por un momento el sueño de todo cinéfilo. Sin embargo, el recuerdo se queda en sus mentes y ahora en mentes de todos los combofans.
Viviendo las entrañas del cine de Hollywood. Hollywood. Yo soy Alex Montiel, pasen al chido y nos vemos en el cine.
They like to get the landmarks.
Cumpliré con nuestro destino. Acabará en lo que tú empezaste. Despertar de la fuerza. Es miércoles y llegó el video de los estrenos. ¿Por qué miércoles? Pues porque no sé, por alguna circunstancia les da la bonita costumbre a las distribuidoras de adelantar los estrenos.